Howdy everyone, Stained Glass Rebel here with episode 5 of our Final Fantasy replay. The last time we left off, I think we just beat the boss right there on the Mihan High Road by the travel center. And so what we'll be doing today, at least here in the beginning, is traveling the rest of the way up the road, probably on a chocobo, and getting some items that we can only get on a chocobo. If we talk to the lady right outside the travel center, then we can get a free ride the first time, I think. I know we can get a free ride. I don't know if we'll actually be able to get a free ride this time, because I already talked to her, and I'm not sure if it's locked into the first time you talk to her, or if it's just locked into the first time you actually ride the chocobo. So we'll get going and see what's what. I've got my little Grinch mug here full of some tea and honey. Nice cold day. We had over a foot of snow here where I am overnight. Oops, might have to click the yes button. Over last night, and so I spent multiple sessions digging it out today, and been trying to warm myself up ever since. It's still hot. Ooh, all right. So we'll head out here. See if I can find the door. There we go. Alright, so let's talk to this lady here and see if she'll give us...
Hello.
Awesome, okay. Yes, let me ride. Yep, what did I do with my phone? 1 second. You know what? Hold on 1 second. I need to go grab my phone, which I thought I had in my pocket, but I guess I do not, so be right back.
Thank you so much for your words yesterday.
A safe journey to you.
What are you doing on this road?
Oh, you know.
I see. The high road ends over there. However, we have sealed off the area beyond for the duration of our operation here. You may ask the gate captain up ahead if you need to pass through.
Gee, Captain Lucille and Elna should have been here by now.
How many times do I have to tell you I'm a summoner?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
You dare impede a summoner's pilgrimage?
Sorry, ma'am. No exceptions.
Useless.
You have to leave your chocobos here. Come on, everyone off!
Gata and Luzu reporting, sir.
This is the last of them.
Good to have you with us. Go on through.
Show me how to play Blitz sometime.
Wait around. We'll have Sin beaten in no time.
I'm sorry, I can't let you pass. Hey, you're a summoner, and her guardians, right? Sorry for the inconvenience. What, they didn't tell you? We're bringing sin spawn from all over Spira here. Sin spawn inevitably draws sin, right? We're going to lure it into a trap.
Any donation toward Operation...
So, we meet again, Lady Yuna.
Yes?
You look troubled. Is there anything I can do?
Well...
I see.
Maester Seymour, let me show you to the command center.
Hold. I have a request.
Yes, Your Grace.
I need to have Summoner Yuna and her guardians let through to the command center.
But Maester Seymour... Maester Seymour, sir.
Do not worry. I will take full responsibility.
Very well, they may pass.
All that talking I just did, I was on mute.
It is done.
Oh, thank you, Your Grace.
Oh well.
Yuna, it's
He's
time to
gone
go.
now.
Oh, right.
Who does he think he is?
He's a maester.
He's a maester. Better
Gotta
get used to it, yeah?
Now, nothing to do except go north.
All hail, Maester Seymour.
I cannot believe I just spent, what, 15 minutes talking and it was all muted. Riveting
Brave
stuff right
crusaders
there.
of Spira, protectors of all Spira.
Protectors
Believe
of
in the
all
path you have
Spira.
chosen. Let faith be your strength.
Let faith be
I,
your strength.
Seymour Guado, Maester of Yevon, will bear witness to your deeds today.
Sir! What's going on? Why is Maester Seymour backing the Crusaders, eh? They're using Albed's Machina.
Mm-hmm.
They're violating the teachings.
Violating
Even
the
going
teachings.
against the teachings, they're willing to risk it for the greater good. Waka, I think Maester Seymour sees that too.
Lulu!
I can only speculate.
Ask him yourself.
One of the things that are...
Sir Oran, it is an honor. I would be most interested in hearing what you've been doing these past 10 years.
Mm-hmm.
I've got nothing
I'm
to
sure
say.
you would. One of the interesting things they have about Waka here.
I
Watch out, I'll say it after the cutscene.
Sir Oran must be a great asset as a guardian.
Your Grace!
Please, there's no need for formalities.
Excuse me. Maester Seymour, why is your lordship present here, sir?
Please, speak as you normally would.
Isn't this operation against the teachings of Yevon? Aren't you gonna stop them?
It's true. I should. However, both the Crusaders and the Al-Bed truly wish peace for Spira. This Operation Mihen was born from that wish they share. Although it may be sacrilege to Yevon, their intentions are pure. And I, Seymour Guado, the person, not the Maester of Yevon, as a denizen of Spira, I wish them well in their endeavor.
But using Machina, that's bad, isn't it?
Pretend you didn't see them.
Beg your pardon, but that's not something a maester should say.
Then pretend I didn't say it.
You're kidding.
From the first time I laid eyes on him, I never did like Seymour.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, some of the things he said that day, they made a lot of sense to me.
So, we just got a lot of really interesting bits here in the story. The idea, I mean, it's been talked about before, especially from Waka. This idea that the Al-Bed are bad because they use machines, Machina, and the Crusaders are also using Machina, and they're all coming together to try to lure Sin into this fight. What's interesting, a couple of things here to me are, hello. Is first of all, like the way they portray Waka in these, in this game, is that he's not that bright. He seems not that smart, and he takes very much everything. Everything.
You will hurt no one.
Everything from the teachings of Yevon, basically, very literally. And as a result of that, like, he sees this in a very black and white kind of way. Like, Machina are bad. Crusaders using Machina is bad. The Al-Bhed using Machina is bad. And so you see that, and I mean, you see that all the time, every day, right? In real life. Uh-oh, Warren's about to fight it. I need to, definitely need to do something here. What do I need to do? I need to bring Yuna in and bring Orin back. Let's see. Yeah, better do that. Better do that first. Oh, I know what I was gonna say. I need to go to the sphere grid and. Oh, I didn't need to bring Yuna in. Why did I? Oh, forgot she doesn't have. She does not have the resurrect spell yet. So, anyway, as I was saying, like, Waka is, they portray him as not the brightest bulb on the tree, and as a result, oh man, it's gonna explode in my face now. Darn it. You know, he takes everything very literally, right? From the religious standpoint, and again, I see that, you see it all the time in real life. That's not to say that everybody who takes things literally from a religious standpoint are stupid. That's not to say that, but they are very much giving the stereotype there. However, the flip side of that is they have what seems to be what seems to be like this open-minded maester, right? This open-minded religious figure that is basically saying, you know, their intentions are pure, and so we can kind of use a little discretion. A little bit of discretion, even if they're going against official doctrine. Which, to me, it seems fine. I mean, I'm actually very fine with that. The problem is that they are lumping him into... They're doing that, and you don't know this yet at the point, but they are caricaturizing him as, basically, as somebody who... by wanting to do this, they end up being a villain in the game. So, sort of, one of the things that goes on in this game that's very interesting is that, on the one hand, they take and they caricature religious folks, some religious folks, as being strictly dogmatic and not being too bright as a result, or they're not too bright and so they take things strictly dogmatically. On the other hand, they are caricaturizing certain religious folks as, or certain religious leaders as, if they don't follow doctrine to the letter, then they must be bad. So it's a really interesting thing that they have going on here early on in the game, and probably most people don't. I'm probably overthinking it, which is fine. Most people probably aren't thinking like any of that's important, but you know, given the fact that I am a clergy person and kind of sensitive to those things, I see neither one of those caricatures as being particularly helpful in the grand scheme of things. Now, what we have in Yuna as sort of a middle person in all of this, Yuna respects Maester Seymour, and she sees sort of what he's doing. she doesn't understand the why yet of what he's doing. But she does see maybe the ends, you know, maybe going against official sort of doctrine for the greater good might be, you know, might be a good thing. And so it's very interesting. It's just very interesting. Gonna go back with Kimari. Did not mean to open. I should not have opened up that sphere. Don't want to use that one. But we will use that one. What I'm trying to do is actually get him over to Riku's sphere grid, Riku's sphere grid, which I believe is this one over here. I think so. I think that's where she starts. So I want to move him through there first. Although the idea of moving him through Lulu's and having a second mage type is not a bad idea. Maybe I will do that. Alright, well, that's what we'll do. We'll move him through there, but I have such limited ability spheres that I want to make sure that I only use them on things that are really useful at the moment. So, we'll move around. Hold on. No. What is this here? Extract power. So I think what these extract things do is they give it so I can extract particular sphere grid, like spheres, but I don't know really. I'll have more than enough of the regular ones. The ones I need are the ability spheres, and I can't use those. Like I can't distill those, at least not at this point. Yeah, see, as you can see, I have more than enough of these regular spheres. The speed, power, magic. Those ones are... I have more than enough of those. I need... Oop. This is over here. Oh, extractability! Well, yes. I will go ahead and go down here and use it. Nope, let's see. My last ability sphere on that. Yes. That'll actually be very helpful moving forward, I think. If I'm thinking of them in the correct way. We'll have to see. We'll use that on another fight, on our next fight. Might actually have to use I might have to wait to level up Yuna. Or to move her around because I don't have any more ability spheres. But I want basically every one of her abilities. Let's see. This is here. Life. Yeah, we need that one. So we'll move. Oops. Nope. Well, since I don't have an ability sphere, we'll just wait. We'll wait. Well, nope. We're going to do something. We're going to use Yuna to heal up the group. And then we will fight. Bring in Waka, have him get a sphere. Or see if we can distill some ability spheres and get a few, and then we can make sure we collect all of those all those things that we need. All those ability
Maester
nodes.
Seymour requests your presence there, ma'am.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Take that road to the command center. It's not far. We're still in the midst of preparations this way. Sorry.
Alright, let's see here. What do we got going on? Okay, let's see. We've got...
Bring it on!
So now here we gotta head up to where the Maester is. Nope, oh, wrong person. He's almost dead. We don't want him. See, we'll bring in Waka again. Because I wonder if I can... wonder if I can put it on both of them and get 2 ability spheres. Not dead. And say, by the way these fights are going, I am severely under-leveled. Now I should have used Orange Power Break on these guys. And then they wouldn't hit so hard. But instead I decided, you know, why not make it all much more difficult on myself.
Farewell.
Alright. Everybody, I think I used everyone. Everyone should have gotten some experience. Yep, alright. What did I get? I got 2 ability spheres. Very nice. Fireblade, that might actually be helpful here because I believe those are well, first things first. Sphere Grid, make sure we get Yuna her next ability. Definitely need that. Because we definitely want life, which I believe is a resurrect spell. I think Prey is a group heal that heals everybody for a little bit, not as much as Cure does to one person, though. I believe that's it. We'll just have to see. Now we'll equip, see Titus. Oh, is that fire one for Orin? Oh, it is. Alright. Fire Strike. These ones are... Wait a minute. Is this telling me... Oh, that's what's equipped. Okay. Possibly... I gotta find out what that little purple arrow is. Does that mean... That's what's equipped. It doesn't make any sense it would be there, but... Okay, well... Here, let's move that. Because I don't know if... We don't want light strike, we want some more strength. Alright, that'll be good for now. So, let's see. Head up into here. There will be more fights. Now, this is the first place where you'll know. Well, if you could compare, this would be the first place where you could compare Waka's prices to anything. So I think instead of doubling his prices, here we actually get a 30% discount. Let's see. Oh no. Okay, I thought it was... Okay, so it's a 50% markup if you give between 101 and 1,000 gil. If you don't give him anything, it's doubled. If you give him between 1,000 and 10,000, it's 20% over normal. But if you give him more than 10,000, he gives you a 30% discount. So his prices are still going to be 20% over what he normally would be, but the sort of the cost comparison to giving that 10,000, which you don't have at that point in the game, and the time investment it would take to get that is ridiculous. So, so instead of that, I think I have like really kind of the best. Ooh, except this bangle. That one's nice, but I don't know. It's worth it. Because Confused Ward is very much worth it. Well, we'll keep it.
Be making a fortune, but you, lad, you
get a discount because I helped fund him. Save. There are gonna be lots of fights going up through here, but that'll give me a chance to level up a little bit before we get to the boss. This is also the first area of the game where status effects from the enemies, debuffs from the enemies, really can do a lot of damage. Let's see, can I... What is anything, I wonder? Nope, not from you. Well, Orange's not going to be a big help here. Ooh, except he was a big help. What do you know about that? So, Fire Blizzard. So, of course, now we have... They love to do this. They love to give things that are... They love to have enemy configurations of enemies of differing, of opposite elemental, you know, defenses, which is kind of annoying. Believe, let's see, so this guy's Thunder, which means he's probably...
It's over.
Yeah, he's weak to water, not weak to thunder. Hey Perispectus, how you doing, man? How are things this evening? Also, is that a fox? What is that? Alright, let's see. Anybody here? So we're making our way up to one of my favorite boss battles. Been a long day. Yeah, no, I feel you on that one. Let's see. Special Prey. Yes.
Mend us.
Prey, that's what okay, so that's what I thought Prey did. I thought Prey gave a little bit of hit points to every member. Waka, you're going to put... Let's see, we're gonna put that one to silence. So now that one will do nothing. Oh, I should have done that one, although maybe they'd have done some kind of poison attack or something. I don't remember. I have no idea where that fox came from. It's alright. So... I don't think I can lance it anything from this, but always good to try. Now, yeah, I was gonna say, if it shoots fire, I definitely don't think it's weak to fire. Booyah! Definitely not very strong, though. How far into the game am I? Not that far. I've gone through one of the Cloister of Trials. I've been through, Besaid, Kilika. I'm after Luca. Basically, this is I'm on the Mi'hen, well, I was on the Mi'hen High Road. Now I'm on the, on Mushroom Road, I think this is. Basically heading up to where the Crusaders and the Al Bhed are trying to lure Sin into a trap. So I'm not that far in. I mean, I'm really, really early in the game still. But, far enough in that the enemies are a little more difficult. But not far enough in that I should really... Ugh, Pollen. Pollen puts me to sleep, I think. Yeah. At least it doesn't do poison, though. I'd much rather be asleep than poison. So anyway, I'm a few hours into the game, but not too terribly far. So the fun part about this particular enemy here is it puts you to sleep. and magic does not wake you up from sleep. Only physical attacks wake you up from sleep, and so that is a very wicked combination if your whole party... Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I didn't know it was going to kill you. Basically, if you get everybody put to sleep, you have 3 turns, pretty much, that the enemy can just wail on you. It's no good. No bueno. Oh man, I gotta read up on this lore. I'm so lost, and yeah, these battles seem a bit tougher than the last time I hopped. Yeah, I mean, the last ones were like early, first. Now see, look at that. Bring him in. Now he doesn't do nothing there. They're all gonna get watched. They'll all get put to sleep. They should. Ooh, thank you. Very nice. I should have some sleep resistance gear, but I don't actually know if there was any sleep resistance gear available to me at this point in the game. Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure really reading up on the lore is going to help you much. Really, at this point, what... You know what we're going to do? White magic. At this point in the game, Titus has gone 1,000 years into the future. They're on their way with Yuna, who is the summoner, to do, she's got to go do all these, pray at all the temples before she can do anything, like before she can fight Sin, defeat Sin. And so that's the quest we're on kind of right now, where we're accompanying her on that towards Zanarkand, which is the last one. And however, while we were in Luca playing Blitzball, we were introduced to Maester Seymour, who seems chill, but is really kind of a big douchebag. But we don't know that yet. Yeah, we don't know that yet. However, oh, there's a... Oh, that's down below. One of the things I was talking about before you got on here was early on in this very section, there's a scene, a back and forth between Maester Seymour, who, and the Maesters in this game are like the lead religious figures. Think of them as bishops, cardinals, whatever. Yeah, he seems chill, but actually a huge douchebag. I'm like not even joking. It's definitely. So Maesters are like the religious sort of authorities in this game, and there are multiples of them. But there's a new one, a young one. He took over as Maester after his father, a previous Maester, died. And in this interaction, you have Waka, who is... One second. Waka is the guy who throws the ball. You know, Waka. Oh, I forgot. Okay, I'm like, why does he keep attacking when it's not his turn? But that's why you have to use magic on... Oh, man. That's why you gotta use magic on that dude. Now, duh, it just clicked in. Gotta use magic on that dude, because he will counterattack every time with pollen to put you asleep. However, if you attack him with magic, it doesn't do that. So anyway... So there's this interaction with the whole group, but it's basically between Maester Seymour and Waka. And Waka is upset because Maester Seymour, the Maesters, are backing this group called the Crusaders. And the Crusaders are working with a group called the Al Bhed. The Al Bhed are basically not liked by most of society because they use machines. Because they use machines, and it's believed that using machines is what caused sin to come into existence. Basically, people got lazy, and now sin exists because they used machines to do everything. That's kind of the background lore. In the time when Titus lived originally. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now. And so, you're not supposed to use that. Well, here are these two groups coming together to try to fight sin using machines, and the Maesters, who are representatives of Yevon, they are supposed to be very much against... Oh my gosh. Please wake up, Kimari. Don't die. Am I gonna survive it? I survived that. Oh man. Okay. Give me a second. I will get back onto that in a second. Let me see if I can think about how to... See, now, I could bring back one, but then they have 3 attacks between... Alright, let's see. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna bring back Lulu in the hope that I can survive another round of attacks. And then we're gonna bring the pain. So anyway, so here you have this religious group, basically, who, this religious group who is anti-machines and anti any groups that are machines. So, but Maester Seymour's like okay with them teaming up to use machines to try to defeat sin. His mentality is, you know, is basically, if it's for the common good, then maybe going against dogma and doctrine is fine. Wakka is pretty much portrayed throughout this game as not being very smart. And so I was talking about how the caricatures of these 2 characters in this moment are very true to life, but also they're stereotypes, they're caricatures. On the one hand, you have Wakka, who isn't very smart, takes the religious dogma, the doctrine, very literally, right? So they're basically saying this not smart guy who wants to follow literalism, legalism, the letter of the law, what he's been taught his whole life, what he's fighting for, basically. He only believes that, or he believes that in large part because he's not very deep. He's kind of shallow. On the other hand, you have this caricature of Maester Seymour, who's this religious leader who kind of pushes off the official teachings and the doctrine and the dogma for the greater good, which on the surface seems fine, but the fact, as you learn in the game, he's very oily, he's very slimy, and he turns out to be a very big villain in the game. And so you have, on the one hand, you have this caricature of people who aren't that smart being portrayed as literalists, and that's why they're that way, and they're very much devoted and have a lot of zeal towards those ideals, but again, they're very shallow. And on the other hand, you have this idea that religious figures who don't follow the letter of the law, who don't live up to sort of the teachings that they portray, are vile and villainous. And so I was saying it's not very helpful in either camp. Like, those are very big stereotypes that are pretty much hammered home throughout this game. That said, though, we have other characters that are sort of correctives to that. Yuna being the biggest one. Yuna is a summoner. She's not a maester, but she's a summoner. She is, her whole life's goal, her whole life's journey is to be able to summon Aeons, which are, you saw me summon the one Veil for. She does that, she goes and she prays and she gets the blessings of Yevon. She gets the blessings of Yevon in order to go and defeat sin. There's a lot more to it, what happens with her. But the big thing is her life's goal is to, her whole mission is to do this. She understands, she sees the same thing that Maester Seymour sees, and that is that maybe the end justifies the means. But she doesn't go so far as to say, like, in the interaction, Maester Seymour says to Wakka when he says, well, what about the Al Bhed? Aren't they're using Machina? That's bad, right? And he's like, well, pretend you don't see them. And he's like, you're a maester, you're not supposed to say that. He says, well, pretend I didn't say it, right? He's being very slimy even in that moment, just under the guise of openness, but he's not open. He's just being, again, a douchebag. All that said, though, you have Yuna, who also says maybe the end does justify the means, but she's not willing to go so far as to say, you know, as to say that it's a free-for-all, right? Just pretend like it's not happening. She at least is going to try and wrestle with this spectrum, and it's because the other parts of her story lead to being more like she's focused on her mission. She knows what the end result of that mission is. She also realizes that nothing has to be set in stone, right? And she's not doing it for her own end. She's doing it to help, literally help the world, whereas like a guy like Mr. Seymour is really in it all for himself. So that is the context of everything that you sort of, that we're up to. Now, a lot of that you don't know in the game until later. Like, you don't know about, like, sort of how their stories play out. But the main thing is, up to this point, we've been introduced to basically most of the main characters. A couple of them, I think we haven't. A couple of them. But, we are on our way. We are on our way to go fight Sin, or at least go watch some people fight Sin. And that will result in us getting into a boss battle, which I can't wait for, because it's, again, it's one of my favorite boss battles in the early part of this game. So, is that enough lore for you? No, it doesn't. Not at all, right? Yeah, that's one of the cool things. It's one of the cool things about this game is it seems to be timeless. And I think this is what makes a good game, right? Especially if it has like a narrative to it, is it timeless? Does it speak to every age, every time? I think that's, you know, what makes Scripture great, because all the themes in Scripture, especially, you know, I mean, really, Old Testament, New Testament doesn't matter. All the core themes are still things we struggle with, and I think we will. This game right here is another example of that. It points out these ideas and these issues that we struggle with now and probably will forevermore. Haha, yes, that was a great summary. I would definitely read the novelization of this. To be honest, though, I know now I kind of want to play it, not gonna lie. Oh, it's a fun game, man. Let me tell you what, it is, like I said, it's my favorite Final Fantasy game. Is there a novelization of this? I don't even know. That would be awesome if there was. Yeah, you could do so many nerdy sermons off of this game alone. You could do a whole series. This would be honestly, this would be a really good one to create like a Bible study off of, that has like real world impact. Heck, maybe that's something I ought to do. Alright, man. Ugh. Getting my little cord here. Let's see. And that should do it. There we go. Oh, I need to get some more ability spheres. Russo, what are you doing? So this is a pretty linear path too. Like, I mean, there aren't a lot of offshoots here. I think there's a place where I can go do
Lady
some stuff.
Summoner, what are you doing here?
We'll have to see here.
Well, with your guardians near, you shouldn't have anything to worry about.
Yep. Alright. Ambushed! No! Although I don't think there's anything here that can... There's nothing here that's going to give me a bad status debuff, so... You know what? We're gonna... Ah. Don't know. This might kill two of them. Or just one. Better than nothing. Come on. Because if I didn't kill that thing after I hit, it was gonna put me to sleep.
Who did that?
Oh, calm down.
Ooh. Kamari. Weak. Did I get Titus in there? Yeah, I knew I was gonna miss. I don't know if I had Titus in there, so we'll try. Oh man. Alright, let's get Waka back in here because he never misses this. He never misses the air type. Air type. What am I? Playing Pokemon? The Flyers. And the one thing I wanted to do with him, I didn't do. I wanted to get ability spheres. Try this again. But do not hit that guy. Hold on. You know what? Alright, so we'll take out the flyer. Maybe? No. Oh yeah. What are you doing? Take out the magic elemental. Now, you know, come on. No way. What? That counted as a hit. I hate these things. These have got to be some of my least favorite enemies in the game, and they're so early. Did Yuna wake up? Yuna woke up. Nice. Yuna, you don't have any, you don't have any hit or magic points. We need to... Warren, you have that fire blade? Yes. You might be able to kill it here. Nope. Which means bad business. Oh, it didn't... What? Oh, maybe because it already did it. I have no idea why it didn't just counterattack with that pollen. But I'm thankful. I did not. I did not. Let's see. I'm gonna have to use an item. Oh no, wait. I have to go down. Yeah, alright. I need ability spheres. I need... Oh, bugger. Okay.
It is an honor, Sir Orin.
Thanks.
Alright, let's see how to do this. Bring in Waka, first off. Waka, we need that guy to go to sleep. Or at least go blind. Welcome back. I am... oh, who didn't go to Subaka? Nice. Alright. Although, this configuration here, two of these fungi and this flyer here. This is the hardest configuration in this area. So let's hope I don't die. Oh, bye bye, Orin. Item, Phoenix down. We need all our people. Let's see, what do we want? We're gonna bring in Yuna to do some healing. Although, we're in trouble because, again, there hasn't been a save sphere, and I don't want to use my elixirs. Attempted play, yeah. Yeah, and I forgot, too, exactly how the difficulty spike in this game. It's we're not that far in, and it's not like I haven't been playing. But we're just a tad stronger. Ooh, let's see. Bronzo Raid. Fire Breath. Yes, let's do Fire Breath. This should help. This actually should at least get rid of... It didn't! No! Oh well, now I will though. Yeah, it's not even like I haven't been playing. I guess I could have spent a little bit of time leveling up, getting some spheres and stuff like that, but... But it shouldn't. The cost benefit is not. It's not really that high. I need to bring Waka back in and have him put that guy, blind him, because now basically three free turns. Lulu back in because her fire magic is one that hits stronger than basically anything else. Oh. Didn't miss. Alright, back to sleep you go. If I don't come up against a save point soon, I'm gonna be in trouble. Well, I mean, I'm already kind of in trouble because my healer is... well, not able to do much at the moment. I mean, she could summon. I guess I could have summoned in an Aeon. But...
Take that.
There we go. I should get at least one ability sphere, which is what I was trying to do the last 3 fights. Alright. So, let's go to Sphere Grid and level up a little bit. More hit points. Faster. Oh, sweet. She's gonna get 40 extra magic points, which is good because you can see over there in the circle there, she's about to get her next level of magic spells not too long from now. Which actually would make the boss battle coming up easier, but let's see, one. Oh, I need a level 1 sphere. Do I have it? I have one more level 1 key sphere. Let's see. I might have to save it on her. I really might. Because no, oh, what did I do? Oh, what did you do? What did you do? What a waste. Oh, man. Darn it. That was bad. Oh well. This way. Provoke. Oh man, we need that. But no ability spheres, so I actually might have to do a couple more fights to get a couple more spheres to make sure. Yep. Yep, I'm gonna have to do a couple more fights. We want extract. We do want Jinx though. Well, we will keep you. Well, let's go ahead and move you down. And then we can at least get you more stats. Even if we can't get you more abilities at the moment. Looks like I need at least. Oh no! What? I need a Manosphere. Wait, what? Oh, I'm not there. Oh, goodness! I thought. What? Manospheres? No, I got the ones I need. Okay, so we're gonna wait there for that, but I definitely. I don't want to use an ether on her, but I gotta. I need her to heal. Thank you. Up we go. There's a guy down here. Oop. Oh, there's safes here. What did I do?
Why only you, sir? I want to fight too.
Orders are orders.
Orders
I'm
are
not a
orders.
cadet anymore, sir.
So these are a couple of Crusaders,
Let me
which
go
we
with you
like.
and I'll prove
We
it to
like
them.
Luzungada.
Guarding the command center is important too, you know.
But I came all the way from Besaid to fight Sin, sir.
I know, but an order's an order to your post-Crusader.
But, sir!
But, sir. See, this always happens though, where I use an item I didn't want to use because there's no save sphere in sight, and then as soon as I use it, then there's a save sphere. Of course there is. It's got to be like, it's like Murphy's Law of video gaming. Oh no, not these. Wow. How unlucky. How unlucky. I think I know. I think. Oh man. Alright. So, we're gonna. Right, at least it waited until after it said correct. Alright, let's see here. What is his special? Oh, guard. Oh, sweet! I might have leveled up enough to be able to take these out, you know, much more easily. If that's the case, then this area just got a lot less difficult. Alright. Nice.
My turn now.
So if you're wondering what I'm doing, why I keep bringing in people in and out, it's basically because this is, I think I might have explained this before. This game is one of those where if they're not in the party or they don't do something in the battle, they don't get experience. So the only way to level them up is to make sure they do something in the fight. I mean, that could be as simple as like just guarding, but but fortunately, because they have that mechanic, they've also made it very easy. They've also made it very easy to bring people in and out, and there is no penalty to doing it. So that helps. But yes, you guys, as you can already see, this fight's going a lot easier because I can one shot those fungi. Did they change that in later games to do an experience share with inactive party members? I'm trying to think. I'm like trying to think of Final Fantasy 15. Actually, I'm trying to think of like Final Fantasy 13 for that matter. I can't remember. Honestly, I can't remember. I played that whole Final Fantasy 13 trilogy and Final Fantasy 15, and I cannot remember if they made it so that there's the shared party experience. The cool thing, though, about save spheres is you only have to touch them to get all of your health and all your hit points back. So, like, grinding to level up near a save sphere is, like, the ideal situation.
Deserves better.
At least there's no chance he'll get hurt. Why are you guys fighting anyway? Aren't the almighty Al-Bhed Machina enough?
They still need some time to get them ready. Our job is to keep Sin at bay till they're
I've played
done.
and beaten most of the non-handheld Final Fantasy games. I did not...
Waka.
Like, I did not play...
I might not get another chance to say this.
Final Fantasy 12,
It's
Zodiac,
about your brother.
something or other. I haven't played any of the handheld ones. Even when they were, I think, released again.
What?
On non-handheld
I'm the
consoles.
one who convinced him to enlist.
That's why, though. You would think that would have made me the perfect candidate for Final Fantasy XIV, but initially, early on, it wasn't. I did play it for a very little bit. I played Final Fantasy XI too, for a very little bit. Just didn't like the multiplayer aspect, even though I'm a WoW freak, right? I played WoW from launch, and on and off.
When we used to play Blitz together,
mostly
Chapu
on
used to say,
until like this last fall, when I got a free trial
when we
for.
won the cup, yeah.
I played the free trial for Final Fantasy
to
XIV.
who?
I'm hooked, but then Then they came out with the expansion, and then they made it
And then
so
one day, he goes
free
off and
trials
becomes a
couldn't
crusader,
log in
just
if there
like
was a
that.
queue, and then they stopped selling it. So now I know that they're going actually to
Chapu
start
also said
reselling
to me
the full game
that being with your
next
girl
week, I think.
is good.
So you better believe I'm gonna buy it, because along
But
with this
keeping
game,
Sin far away from her
I want to stream some Final Fantasy
better.
14 from like a kind of a beginner's point of view. I think that would be so much fun, because that game is gigantic. So,
Lou, you knew?
so probably if I'm gonna end up streaming on Mondays and Thursdays, I'll probably stream
Yuzu
one night
told
Final
me
Fantasy 10, the other night
before we left.
Final Fantasy 14, and then once I finish 10,
She hit me
who knows
too.
what I'll do. I think I want to probably, I definitely want to play through the new Horizon Zero Dawn game, Forbidden West.
That's my cue.
There's so many things, not enough time. So many things, not enough time.
Luzu, don't die out there.
I was telling maybe 30 Bats about wanting to
So you can hit me more.
wanting to stream through Final Fantasy
Lots,
14, and he
lots
was
more.
absolutely psyched for the idea. So maybe we can get the few of us that play Final Fantasy 14 and get us together
Suluzu,
playing it. That'll be fun.
please don't go.
I have to, Yuna.
Let him go. The man has already chosen his path.
So
as you did
I can't remember exactly
when you
what
became a
happened
summoner.
here in the story, other than the basic, because I talked over the whole thing. If I remember correctly, the basic thing
It
here
would
is
be a
that
long
Luzu
time
knows
before
he's
I
going
ever
to
really
possibly
understood the
die
reason why
in this
Yuna let
upcoming
Luzu
battle.
pass that day.
And we get a huge foreshadowing moment right there in that line. She lets him go, even though it's very possible he's gonna die. And there we got here Titus saying it would be a very long time before I understood why she let him go, which is a very cool line on a second playthrough, or a sixth playthrough, as is the case. Alright, nothing to do here except for get ready to go fight this boss. And I'm probably going to play on through this boss to the cutscene after, and then the save point after that, and then I'm going to call it a night. So at this point, it's probably about another 20, maybe 30 minutes, depending on how that fight goes. Because we got some cutscenes and things, too, before that. But I shouldn't be fighting any random battles from here until that boss fight. There's a lot of story
really hates
exposition
them,
here.
huh?
Chapu. He left the sword Waka gave him in Besaid. And he fought with an Al-Bhed Machina weapon.
Ah,
instead.
Forgot about that.
That's got nothing to do with it.
Has everything
I
to
just
do with
hate
it,
these
Waka.
sacrilegious contraptions.
See? So, he's hiding his literalism. He's using his literalism as a smokescreen in which to hide the pain of his brother, basically. Oops, wrong way. His brother not accepting the weapon he gave him and fighting with a machine instead. So, goes around saying that he hates machines, when really he's just masking the pain of kind of being spurned by his brother and then his brother dying as a result. Forgot about that line. Alright, man. I've never played Sudoku ever. My sister-in-law loves it, though. Yes. So, we're going to see here
It won't work anyway.
Don't say that.
Hmm.
It might
They're
be a
not
hopeless
just
campaign,
using
and it
machines
might mean defying Yevon.
to try to
But
set this
the
trap.
Crusaders and
You'll
the
see. I'll let it
Al-Bhed,
play out.
they're doing their best to defeat sin. They want to rid Spira of sin forever. And that's just what we want too, isn't it?
Hey, man, whatever
Isn't it?
works, right?
All right. But I still think Machina are bad news. They're forbidden for a reason.
Lady Summoner, there you are. The
They're
command
forbidden
center
'cause
is
y'all
that
are
way.
uptight.
Maester Keenock is also there.
Maester Keenock too?
Yes. Please, hurry, my lady.
If I get anything from these guys for talking. No, just some overt sexism right here in this game. Look, can I get that? I can't get that again. Oh wait, come on now, pretend I'm a fiend. Nope, die. Come on now, pretend. They won't give me the first one. Save before this. Can I get this weapon?
Monopolies
The weapon for Waka here, that's pretty good for Lightning Strike, because I believe we're going to be getting fighting some lightning weak enemies coming up here soon. Oh, actually, against this, I think against this enemy. Think about it. Nothing. I don't want to know anything right now. I want to go in here. Somewhere. Where do we go? Up here.
The operation will begin. Please check all your...
You all right?
Of course not. I came here to fight sin. But they stick me here.
If you want to prove yourself,
Huh?
first you must complete the tasks you are given.
Orin, where were you when I was 20? Oh wait, you were in this game, I just didn't listen.
Oh. I had heard from Seymour, but I didn't know if we'd actually meet. Good to see you, Orin. 10 years, is it?
That's Wen Keenock, one of the 4 maesters of Yevon. He leads the warrior monks, and also commands the Crusaders.
All troops ready to move at your command, sir.
Good. Dismissed.
Sir!
Tell me, Orin, where have you been the last 10 years?
We don't have time for this now, do we?
This plan won't work, you know that. We'll just let them dream a little longer.
What?
Lord Keenock.
Oh, yes. Proceed.
See?
That Keenock a maester?
they
I heard that, Orin.
really
A lot
drive
has
home
happened
this
the
idea
last
that
10
religious
years.
leaders are
What were you
schmucks
doing and
and
where?
not good people.
Fulfilling a promise I made to a friend. I still am.
Although, in reality,
Just tell
I
me
know a lot
one
of them
thing.
who are
Have you seen Zanarkand?
pretty much just like that.
I kinda think we don't belong here.
It is time at last. We must tell the Albed waiting outside to begin the operation at once.
Yep.
The fiends may break through. This place is not safe. Make sure you're prepared to defend yourselves. Tell me when you're ready.
I am ready. Oh, actually, no, I'm not. I have a couple of, get a couple of items here real quick before I talk to that dude. Lulu, where are you? Go ahead and save again before the before this fight, and then off to fight the boss. Did I save? I actually literally went through those buttons, but don't know if I actually did the saving. If I had a nickel for every time I've actually done that, saved twice in a row, I'd be rich. Rich, I tell you. Actually, I said I'm gonna only go until after this boss fight, and I will only play the.
Please hurry.
Play the game.
Are you ready?
Through then, but I actually might do a couple of matches of blitzball because I just love blitzball, and I do have a pretty good defender. So I might actually be able to
Will Sin come?
Win a couple of games.
Sin always returns for its spawn. To make sure we're
this
going
is one
to
of the cooler
encourage
things.
them to call out to it.
You won't have to.
It'll come.
It'll come.
Yeah. So they make.
I remembered Orin telling me.
They make this Frankenstein.
Sin is my old man.
Monster.
Sin is Jacked.
In order to draw Sin to them. That is honestly like the equivalent in my mind of saying I'm going to intentionally do this bad thing so that I can be forgiven. Uh-oh, it got out. Who could have ever seen that coming? God, I love this fight. Okay, so the mechanics on this fight are basically you gotta. It has no status, weaknesses or anything like that. It's just pure tank and spank kind of fight. And I don't recall if I don't think you can debuff it in any way either. So you gotta break the arms on either side, and then you can hit the middle. Once you do enough damage to it, then it sort of like goes to sleep or whatever the equivalent is, and then you basically just have to attack the head until it wakes up. Because while it's asleep, if I remember correctly, I think it heals itself? This is the thing they wanted to fight Sin, and now it's fighting you. Yeah, because, again, like I said, who could have ever foreseen that this thing was gonna get out?
That I can hear that.
Yes, you can. You better. Let's see, silence. Oh no, I think it might be immune to silence. Yeah, it is. But it won't do its light. Ooh, man, what happened there? It won't do its lightning attack if if you stop it. Basically, if you stop it from its head shaking. It does that first thunder, but after that, it won't do it. Alright, let's see. I definitely need... Or maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I have no idea what I'm talking about right now. Demi, while it looks like a very bad... I mean, it's not great. It's not a great spell, but it won't kill me. It's one of those attacks that will take me down to 1 hit point, but it in and of itself won't kill me. Alright. And if you've played this game long enough, you can tell which animations mean your hit's gonna kill it. Okay. 12,000 there. The thing with hitting it in the head, though, is I can kill the head, but it'll come back. Actually, the arms will come back too. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? Let's bring in Yuna and bring in a summon. Summon Ifrit. Uh-oh. Oh, yes. Please let it get... Yeah, see, that was actually good on my part for, excuse me, for bringing in Ifrit, because he, is immune to the poison that thing just spit on me. Ooh! Enough for an overdrive. Heck yeah. Now, I'm gonna die after this, but it's gonna do a lot of damage. Very nice. Yeah, bye-bye, Ifrit. It was nice knowing you. I think the thing has like 5 or 6 attacks in a row. Yep. Alright. Let's see. Alright. That'll leave me alone for a little bit. Ooh, critical hit. gonna go ahead and put some haste on Orin since he's doing a lot of damage. Get him some extra hits in there. Ooh, thank you, Orin. Very nice. Let's see, let's do a lancet here. I think the head is going to regenerate here. Oh no, it didn't. Oh, very nice. Oh man, Kamari, you just got wrecked. Okay, well. Alright, let's see, Yuna. Bring him back to life. Sure the head regenerated, but maybe it doesn't. Now we're gonna bring in the other summons here. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to get off Veil 4's overdrive as well. And this will be especially true if I boost. Then takes more damage, but then also the overdrive fills faster. So there we go. Very nice. This won't kill it, I don't think, but again, a lot. And actually, now that I think about it, since I didn't take any damage on that hit, I might be able to do that again, which would be extremely helpful. Let's see. Although I gotta survive all of these attacks. Okay. Oh, you know what? I won't even have to do that. Let's go attack. One more. Two more, maybe? Two more attacks, depending on how. Oh no, the arms regenerated. That's a problem. Nope. Alright, well, it's very close to being dead, though. So, I should be good. Yuna, you need to pray. Definitely pray. I always prefer this attack, the Demi attack, to any of the others, because like I said, it can't kill me by itself. It can put me in trouble, but since it can't kill me on its own, I always know that I'll have a chance to heal. And I should be able to take it out this round. Oh my goodness. Oh no. No. Aw, and I say that because I don't know if Kamari will get any experience being dead. Can't recall if that happens in this game or not. Oh, what a drag that would be, because that's a lot too. But enjoy this cutscene.
Look out!
Snap. That looks so much like the Thanos snap. Yep. Now, my only criticism of this scene here is that, like, how did anybody survive that, right? Like, anybody. Yeah, not a good plan. Not a good plan. Now, this second fight is, or this, I think, do we get to fight?
Stand back, Lady Una.
We get to fight.
Yes.
Pretty trivial if I remember correct, because the Maester Seymour is just like so overpowered, which is kind of the point of this fight, to show you exactly what what he can do. Yeah, he's got the the second level of he's got the second level of spells. Of black magic spells anyway. But trust me, later in the game, when I wish he only had those spells, he has much more difficult stuff going on. Honestly, at this point, it doesn't even matter what I do with my other two characters, because he's so strong. It's almost impossible to lose this fight. In fact, I don't even think I can lose this fight. I guess you probably can, but I've never lost it. Yeah, Kamari didn't get... that is a drag. He's already the weakest character. Oh, and I had to level up Seymour. Ugh. I don't think I've ever noticed that before. 6 level 1 key spheres. This is basically the gate into the next chapter. You need those to get those key spheres to get past basically the intro spells for every person. So that's why they give you 6 of them there, because basically you have 1 for your whole party. But I think I collected 2 before, so I actually still might have an extra one, which would have been for Kamari. Still might be. Oh, the Al Bhed to the rescue. Sort of. So much death. And this is pretty much when things got real. in case they hadn't before. Hmm. Come on, you Sora wannabe, get up. Yes, and yes, I know that Sora actually thought that they basically stylized Sora off of this character. And who knows, maybe they did, but the reality is that I prefer Sora to Titus every day of the week. Let's see. I don't think there's anything to do here. Oh, slightly warm, but no sign of breathing. Eek. Staring at the sky, lifeless. Like, if you read some of these things here, it's just, I mean, dark. Instant, painless death. Oh, and here we get to talk to Gato.
What's
Gato.
going on?
Luzu.
Why?
Now, there was an option.
What's going on?
There was an option earlier, just before this fight, where I could have talked to Luzu, or I could talk to one of them and have them switch their roles. So I actually got to control who died in this scene. In that spot, I never have changed it because I don't like that. But that is an option. The game again doesn't tell you you can do that. You have to do a lot of exploring to know. But yeah, I don't ever do the switch because I don't like the idea that I am intentionally sending somebody to their death.
I'll summon.
You won't hurt it.
Yeah, yeah, like what's he gonna do, right?
But
Your powers are still
must
too
do something.
weak. I cannot wait to give that dude his what for. Don't you dare.
You can't.
I don't know if she was... Oh! I think she was about to try and do Ascending, which would have effectively ended the game right there. Yeah. It would have, which is why he's all very much like, you can't do that.
I have no idea what I was thinking when I ran after Sin that day.
Well, technically swam.
Before I knew what I was doing, there I was, chasing him down like a thief at market. Maybe I was angry. Maybe I wanted to go home.
Maybe you're
I kept thinking of Zanarkand and my old man.
Oh. Luzu. That's how you kind of know he died. These are all some spirits. So there comes a point where the game opens up and you can basically go back to all the spots.
What?
click things.
They say you don't practice.
Do a lot of things. In fact, it's required for a lot of stuff. But
I'm still the best.
from here until the next temple,
I can quit
which is
drinking
not
whenever I
terribly
want.
far from it, but I can't go back to anything previously
What
in the
did you
game.
say?
So I'm basically stuck from this point on for a little while,
Tomorrow.
which is fine. But that just means a lot of things that I may have missed earlier,
Why
which
do today what you can leave for
wasn't
tomorrow?
anything. I got all the items and stuff that I could have gotten, but I
There
just
he
can't go
goes
back.
again.
Like, what that does mean is I can't go back and recruit any characters from those previous chapters to be on my blitzball team until later in the game.
I thought
when
I sensed
the
my
world
old man
opens up
there.
again.
Somewhere. Or maybe it was just Sin's toxin playing tricks on my mind. How many died today?
Lots.
People
man.
die and Yuna dances. When will she stop dancing?
When she makes
When will
enough
it
money.
stop?
Sorry.
Yuna won't
Lord,
stop
I apologize
dancing.
for that.
Not until
for
Sin
that
is
one.
gone. Those were my thoughts then.
Oh,
I think.
that was not good.
I see you're still here.
Huh?
Many stories ended here today. But yours goes on, I see.
What? Sin had come and gone, but I remained here.
What a line. Sin had come and gone, but I remain here. Alright, let's get this saved. Again, there's so much that goes on. So much to do before I even get to fight another battle. Alright, so I'm gonna save here, and then I'm gonna play probably a game or two of Blitzball. And then I'm gonna call it a night. Now, do I want to join a league? Probably not right now. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter, because they come all the time. But these are the items I can get. 3 stars, which is, I want to say, that's one of Waka's overdrives. Alright, so assign position. Nope. Go back. Titus. Midfield we want. Who do we want? We need someone who's got good pass. And defender. Alright. No mark. I probably will not win this fight, or this match. But, let's see. Man, he's so fast. I got. There's no way. No way. Oh, he's gonna pass? What? not shoot it? He was right there. He'll shoot it though. Yeah, that'll definitely go. Break one, and then shoot, eject shot. Yeah, we're gonna definitely do that. So then knock that dude out, knock that dude out. But that's my one shot for the half, basically. Goal. Yeah, but I bet I don't score another one. I forgot how fast the Watto team is. That's one of their things, is that they're quick. But I also have one of the best defenders. That's why I got him on the team early for that reason. Oh, I didn't think he was gonna take it from me. Well, now. Let's see. Don't think this is gonna go in, but nope. Blocked. Well, I'm in trouble here. Let's see. No, yeah, I mean, nothing's gonna. Even if I don't break, it's still gonna get blocked. Yeah, that's not gonna. If he gets through there, it's still not gonna get through. They've got so many blockers. I should have passed it. Now, well. Hey, if I can end this half with a tie, that'll be good. did. All right, not bad, not bad. Which means we'll get some extra hit points. That's good. Off level 6, also good. Yep, Titus, that will definitely help. He's got a lot of stuff. I'm gonna have to look and see which ones are the best. We'll just keep what he's got for now. Drain Tackle. Nap. I think Nap Pass is a good one, but because I think that puts one of their players to sleep, which is, you know, obviously a benefit. Okay, so maybe I can't win this match. We'll just have to see. I know I'm going to at least get one goal. The question will be... can I get more than one? Don't know if I'll break through. Will I get it? Oh, I made it. Nice. Alright. Really close there, but no break. Eject shot. Because I'll knock both of them out of the way, and then that shot's so close that there's no way he can block it. So take the lead here, so that's cool. Go! Come on, defense. Give me that ball. Give me that ball. Oh man, I might be able to. If I can break through this, if I can break it. Ooh, this might go in. This might go in. Yes! Nice. Okay, I feel very confident in the game now. Tell you what, man, just having that one amazing defender makes all the difference. And when I have two back there and a good goalkeeper, although keeper's not a bad one, but like there's one that's better. And I can get the game, the blitzball kind of just becomes trivial at that point. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. he's gonna make it. Oh, I don't know. He's kind of farther. Maybe not. Oh, man, will he block it? Oh! What a save! What a save! Break. Pass. Ooh. Pass to Titus. He's gonna grab the ball. Yep. Not enough pass. And I'm not high enough level to have more than one special ability. What are you doing, dude? Other than getting that ball taken. Well. Yeah, that's not gonna make it through. But 30 seconds away, and that's a victory. Got such high pass. He actually might be one of the ones that are good to get on the team. I think I do. If I remember correctly, there's one Guado that's like worth getting. I mean, it might be Nav. Titus level 5. Letty's technique slots increased to 1. Keepa is good. That will be helpful in the next match. Alright, well, let's save again, and with that, I'm gonna call it a night. Perspectus, I thank you for hanging out, man. You made the evening so much better. So, yeah, I will probably be back on Thursday night, most likely with this game, and right around 8 o'clock. So look forward to seeing you there. Hopefully, Perspectus, you can drop back in then. If not, spread the word, man. Spread the word. All right, man. Take it easy.